शुक्रिया सौदरू का। मैं ना तो आपके दानिशगाह में कोई प्रोफेसर हूँ, ना मैं आपकी तरह स्टूडेंट हूँ, और ना मेरा कोई ख़ास लगाव एक्सेप्ट फॉर पर्सनल रिश्ते आप लोगों के साथ हैं। मैं यहाँ पे एक आम शहरी के तौर के नाते से आया हूँ, और मैं इस बात से बहुत बेचैन हूँ कि आज हमारे मुल्क में इस यूनिवर्सिटी, इस दानिशगाह में वो एटमॉस्फेयर नहीं रहा है, वो एनवायरनमेंट नहीं रही है जिससे कि एक तालिब, एक स्टूडेंट अमन चैन से अपनी पढ़ाई कर सके। मैं आपको पहली बार ये बात बताना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो घटना है, एक सिलसिले में हम इसको देखें, और ये सिलसिला आज के माहौल और आज के दौर में जो लोग ताकतवर है उन्होंने जो जंग छिड़ा हुआ है आप लोगों पर, नौजवानों पर, उस सिलसिले के हैसियत से हमें ये देखना चाहिए। ये सिलसिला हैदराबाद में हम देख चुके हैं, रोहित वेमुला के साथ जो हुआ था। इसी तरह की ह्यूमिलिएशन, इसी तरह की एक्सक्लूजन, इसी तरह की इनसेंसिटिविटी वहाँ हमने देखा। यही ह्यूमिलिएशन, एक्सक्लूजन, इनसेंसिटिविटी हमने 9 फरवरी को आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी में देखा, और आज हम फिर से देख रहे हैं, और कई जगह हो रहे हैं। पटना में, बेंगलोर में, राजस्थान में, हरियाणा में एक छात्र मिलकर नाटक करते हैं, उन पर केस लगाया जाता है। और ये सारे कभी प्रशासन की तरफ से और कभी गैर प्रशासनिक गुंडों का जो जमावड़ा है, जिसको आप लोग अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद और इन जैसे नामों से जानते हैं, उनका जो घुसपैठ प्रशासन के साथ होता है, उसके नज़र से ये होता है, उसके तहत ये होता है। ये एक जंग पूरी एक नौजवान पीढ़ी पर है, आप सबके अरमानों पर है, आप सबकी इच्छाओं पर है, आप सबकी बिल्कुल जायज़ खुशियों पर है। और वो क्यों है? वो इसलिए कि एक ऐसा माहौल तैयार करने की ज़रूरत आजकल के हुक्मरानों को महसूस हो रही है, जिसमें नौजवानों के अरमानों को सबसे पहले कुचला जाए और डर और दहशत का माहौल पैदा किया जाए, जिससे कि एक पीसफुल तालिब अपना काम नहीं कर सके, जो कि यहाँ पे चंद ही दिन पहले आया है। मेरा आपसे गुजारिश है, मैं वही बात दोहराऊंगा जो नजीब के आपा ने आपसे कहा। आपको सबसे पहले ये समझना चाहिए कि अगर कोई गैर कानूनी, गैर जिम्मेदार कदम उठाए जा रहे हैं, फिलहाल वो उठाए जा रहा है इस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के द्वारा। वो इसलिए, और मैं इस बात को थोड़ा तफसील से कहना चाहता हूँ, आप लोग कोई गैर कानूनी, गैर जिम्मेदार कदम अब तक नहीं उठाए हैं, और मेरी उम्मीद है कि आपकी यूनिटी और आपका जो सेंसिबिलिटी और आपकी जो सीधी, सपाट, साफ सोच है, वो आपको उस रास्ते में नहीं ले जाएगा। लेकिन यहाँ का जो निज़ाम है, यहाँ की जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, उनका रवैया आप जैसा नहीं है। उनमें कोई सफाई नहीं है, उनमें कोई सिंप्लिसिटी नहीं है, उनमें कोई सेंसिटिविटी नहीं। सबसे पहले ये बात हमें बिल्कुल क्लियरली अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ेगा कि जब कोई स्टूडेंट किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी या कॉलेज में दाखिल होता है, ख़ासकर एक रेजिडेंशियल यूनिवर्सिटी में, उसके गार्डियन, उसके कस्टोडियन उस यूनिवर्सिटी के एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन होते हैं। ये कहना कि ये मामला हमारा नहीं है, क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ कि जब नजीब के फैमिली के लोग दफ्तर में गए थे यूनिवर्सिटी के, उनके साथ इस तरह का रवैया हुआ था। उनको कहा गया था ये हमारा डिपार्टमेंट नहीं है, आपने कंप्लेन किया है, पुलिस अपना रवैया करेगी, कार्रवाई करेगी। ये किसी जिम्मेदार निज़ाम के अगर ये कहते हैं तो उनके लिए सचमुच शर्मनाक है। बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे आर वायोलेटिंग their legal responsibilities, because as the custodians of each one of you, they are responsible for your safety, and if they pretend they are not, then they are acting illegally, and we must understand that, and the media must understand that. It is not you students who are blocking the Vice Chancellor. It is the Vice Chancellor and the university administration that is blocking the path of the safe return of Najib. So please, whosoever from the media is over here, please try and understand this basic difference. No one has prohibited or stopped anyone from exiting or entering any place. You have merely said that they should walk over your bodies, right? Now, that procedure, that quietness, that tact, that sensitivity that you have displayed must remain efficient and effective. Because there will be many efforts made in the coming days to distract you from the most important goal, which is to have Najib back here safely. There will be many efforts made to produce provocations. The administration, the police, the government will act provocatively. It's up to you to be able to respond with toughness and intelligence. It's very important for you to understand that. These are people who have no principles and no scruples. We have seen that in Hyderabad, we have seen that here before, and we are seeing that elsewhere in the country. So when you are faced with an adversary that is not willing to listen, that is not willing to negotiate, that is not willing to abide by its own rules and regulations, that is not willing to understand its responsibilities, it becomes very important for you to maintain that efficient unity that exposes the real face of this administration. Do not get waylaid into situations where they can distract attention from the important issue at hand, which is the safety and security of a student, and say, ये student तो ऐसे ही बवाल खड़ा कर देते। आपने कोई बवाल खड़ा नहीं किया है और आप कोई बवाल खड़ा नहीं करेंगे। क्योंकि अगर किसी ने कोई गलत कदम उठाए हैं, वो है इस administration. And that is very important for you to understand. I am very happy that you took this protest outside into the streets of the city. Remember that what happened after the 9th February was a successful attempt, was a successful mobilization which united the current that was inside the university with outside the university. 3 young men were taken away from this university, but at least we knew where they were. At least we knew whose custody they were in. And that was a situation that could produce marches of up to the tune of 20,000 in the streets of Delhi. Today, a young man is away from here and we don't know where he is. The situation is, in that sense, is far more serious. This should bring out many more ordinary citizens from the city. And I appeal from this platform, like I said, I am. मैं आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ मेरा कोई रिश्ता नहीं. I am just an ordinary citizen of the city of Delhi. And I hope many other ordinary citizens like me will come here, will listen to you, and will act in concert with you, because Najib, who came from Badaयूं, is a guest in our city. Uski hifazat, uski safety, hum sab ki zimmedari. It is the responsibility of the citizens of Delhi to ensure that Najib is safe and can return to your university. There are a few steps you need to take proactively, I think. I think you cannot rely on the half-hearted attempts of the Delhi police or the Ministry of Home Affairs, which doesn't know who's coming and who's going anywhere in this country, or the university administration. I think you need to constitute search parties of students, fan out in areas in northern India, in consultation with Najib's family. Think about where he might be, where he might feel safe and secure, or where he might be if he's not in a position of safety and security. It is your responsibility as much as it is of anyone else to try and at least make an active search. I have discussed some measures that can be taken with some of the responsible student leadership of this university, and I'm sure that they will take those steps. That's the most important step. Do not rely only on the efforts or the absent efforts of an irresponsible administration. Take responsibility yourselves. That's the first thing. Second, maintain a constant vigilance on social media. Every day there should be, like there was in the hunger strike, you used to mark each
day as to what was happening. You should be making updates of each day, and those updates should be widely circulated. Today is day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, and by now from day 9 onwards or day 10 onwards, it's not just every day that counts, it is also every hour that will count. And soon it will be not just every hour, it will be every minute that counts. This is very important because if we are to take those effective steps to relay our concern, to reach out to Najib in the hope that he may be listening to what we are saying, that he may find the strength in all of you, like his sister said, to return. Or if he is held in illegal custody somewhere, then his captors may become afraid at the face of your unity. And they may decide that the best course is to make sure that he returns. Because if he does not return safe, then whosoever is responsible for that fact will have to face the consequences. And that is the Vice Chancellor of this university, that is the administration that is obeying his orders, and that is also the right-wing, violent, vicious thugs of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad who created the conditions that made Najib feel insecure. If anything is to happen, then all these three parties have to face the moral and ethical consequences of their vicious actions. The third thing I want to say to you, it is very important that you constantly keep talking to each other. This is not the moment in which you can discuss who did what, which went wrong, what could have been done better. We are all working these things out at the moment. Everyone will make mistakes, and I'm sure mistakes are being made even now. But we must listen to each other and try and correct each other's mistakes rather than play some blame game with each other, whosoever we are, which distracts from the main objective, which is to bring back Najib safe and sound, right? Finally, I appeal to all of you, maintain your strength, maintain your spirits, because it's very important that we don't lose hope. If Najib is listening, it is important that he understand that we are not losing hope on his account. And it is very important for us to reiterate that this campus and this city is a place where no one should be mocked or humiliated for who he is, which religion his family or he belongs to, what kind of language he speaks, what kind of attitude he has in his dress or lifestyle or behavior. These are personal questions. किसी को ये हक नहीं बनता किसी को जलील करना इसके लिए. और जो लोग किए हैं, हम ये जरूर ये कहना चाहेंगे कि this could have happened to any student. It is true. It can happen to any one of you because the ABVP and right-wing fascism doesn't care who its victims are. But it takes a special delight in targeting vulnerable sections of society, in targeting minorities, in targeting women, in targeting all those who are not in consonance with its brutal, majoritarian, fascist sensibility. And therefore, it's very important for us to understand that while we say this could happen to any one of us and that we are all Najib, it is also important for us to understand that it happened first to a young man called Najib Amir. And that sensitivity, that dual understanding is something we have to keep in our hearts. And we have to maintain our intelligence, we have to maintain our integrity and fight these stupid people. You know, I mean, I have no understanding of how stupid this Vice Chancellor is proving himself to be with each passing day. I mean, is this how he ran the IIT? Is this the kind of students they're churning out from there? Right? I mean, that must be a terrible thing, terrible situation if the nation's premier technology institute was run by an idiot like this guy. Right? So now he's moved to a different situation, he's moved to another university. Right? You have to make sure that this university is run according to the high standards that it is accustomed to. If it is not going to be done by the administration, it will have to be done by the students and the faculty and those who work here. If they're not capable, if they're not competent, then you have to take over that process of how this university is going to be run. It cannot be run in this stupid, incompetent way. I was very distressed to read today an opinion piece by a professor in your university, Mr. Makarand Paranjpe, which is full of lies, hypocrisy, and shameful double standards. Absolute shame that a professor in this university should take recourse to a public platform to defame students and teachers in this manner and be a partisan in a vicious, violent campaign. I hope that other faculty members will take up this challenge and refute his lies. Thank you very much.